Oh, I guess we're going the video long ways on this one. Yeah, so I'm just picking up where I left off. I'm going to try to keep this shorter because I lost the other footage. But yeah, so as you can see, this is the complete document. Like, people, they don't even put my address down. It's on the mailing address is on my RICO Act case, published publicly. I forced the clerk to put my address for contacting me public on your own public records. I know it's a different courthouse, it's a federal jurisdiction. You don't get to ignore that exists because you're a superior court. You do not get to mail this stuff to an address I vacated 3 years prior, which is exactly why you exonerate the bail. You're just doing this to harass people. Oh, attorney withdrew. Oh, this attorney withdrew. You spelled my name right. Wow, very, very, very impressive. Normally on the correspondence, you spell it not correctly. She also withdrew. The prosecutors from the Pima County Attorney's Office quit and left. Do you know how much they lost? Numerous staff members. And Lord knows how many people left the Pima County Public Defender's Office. I had, I think, 8 different attorneys who withdrew. Counsel hereby moves to withdraw from representing Mr. Russell. I don't think you all get how the legal system works, like, at all. This is notarized, okay? First day of July 2022. Lamar. Subsequently, the presiding judge stated Ms. Russell is not allowed to post treatment information related to multi-drug resistant bacterial infections on his social media. My RICO Act lawsuit had nothing to do with treating multi-drug resistant bacterial infections. None of my lawsuit was even focused on treating bacterial infections. I'm not a medical doctor. And even if I were, how are you going to put a court order doing that? You can't do that as a judge. You can't just ban someone from posting medical information on their Facebook. What are you trying to do? Like, what? July 1st, this is the notary store where we got it done. Lamar. Signed. Okay. Look at this stuff. Summons. Misdemeanor. Emails and or social media posts. Yeah, they had to dismiss this case because they never would have been able to even take it to court. The only case they could take was me violating an injunction, and they had to lie about my intention. I sent one email and I accidentally forgot to delete duplicate emails of the deans. There was a 500 list serve. There's 500 different emails, and I had to manually go through and edit it. And I lost. I guess there was 2 duplicates. That's what they had to charge me for intentionally violating an injunction, which I never intentionally did at all. They got 1 email communication in like 400 pages of disclosure, which was applicable. Like 200 pages of those disclosure was an upheld legal petition stripping a judge of her immunity to put her in prison. Like, that's how pathetic the con is. And you know what, Miss Conover? I think you're done. I think you might be over as a con. It doesn't work anymore. You don't get to just be a con forever. You're gonna have to try something new, baby. Come on, little baby girl, you got this. Okay. Summons. Here's this document. Like, so an entire hospital, an entire residency program, we're talking like 300 licensed practitioners are in violation of FERPA, and I gave you proof at one of the largest hospital corporations on the entire planet, and you're just going to provision of technical assistance, you're just going to informally handle, you're going to informally address a federal law violation of patient rights throughout an entire hospital training program with hundreds and hundreds of doctors violating FERPA. Or not FERPA, excuse me, I'm tired. HIPAA. Seriously? So that's how it works. You go to prison, Miss Michael. Okay? Miss Michael, I'm going to put you in prison. Okay? That's why I didn't kill you as an angel. It's because you're in my prison now, Mikey Poo. Okay? This is HIPAA, PHI, Protected Health Information. Let's see, the transaction numbers are the same. This was me beginning to design a soil reconstituting fertilization machine. It's just a stupid little scribble here. But it basically grinds in a particular fashion fish bones and then re-ejects the liquid fish bones into the soil. Like, I don't even know what all this shit is here. Oh, yeah. This is back when they diagnosed me as anorexic. Never been below weight. I never should have been diagnosed with anorexia. What the heck? Literally, in order for the doctors at this hospital to get paid for my visit because I have nothing wrong with me, I was just going for sort of like a basic checkup. They apparently decided to diagnose me with anorexia. Do I look like I'm anorexic to you? No, I'm not. Anyways, yeah. So if you go see a doctor, they might just give you a disease that you don't have. And they might spell it wrong, probably in their notes too. These are company documents. IRS taxation exemptions. They wanted to know what I was going to do with the intellectual property of my company. Dictates publish you own rights, artworks, and other intellectual property, right? The federal government really wants to make sure that they're going to be able to steal everything from me.